All right, I think we're ready. Can we get a final 6 of hounds?
Oh God.
All of us. Let's wait. 3, 2, 1. 6 of hounds.
6 of hounds.
Attend her majesty Purnell, a queen who tempts the fires of hell with pride and o'erweening lust, and therein hangs the tale, we trust.
Magdalene, come.
Yes, my queen.
I'm in love with my stepson, Arthas. I don't know what to do with this. I am so ashamed. If anybody were to find out, I would surely... I can't live with the dishonor.
My queen, Magdalene, have you heard? I bring woeful tidings. King Pierre has perished in the distant dungeons of Morgard. Now the succession is in dispute. The prince, the queen, both have strong claims to the throne. Who will it be? A quandary. I leave you to discuss.
My queen, I see an opportunity here. With the king dead, you're free to marry whom you please. And if you married Prince Arthas, it would put to rest any civil dispute.
Oh, Magdalene, that's a wonderful idea. Yes, that is absolutely what I will do. I will go to Arthas.
The intrigue grows.
Ah, my friend Clown, I have heard of the death of the king, and I wonder if this releases me from my vow to him. When he killed my family, ending my royal line, he left me alive, only with the promise that I would remain chaste and unmarried my entire life. But tonight, I must meet my beloved in the garden.
You must not, no. Though the man himself may have died, the vow remains. For you to love spells doom. Stay here, do not go to your lover. I will perform for you a jest, a caper, a song, a trick. Stay.
Perform your jest another night. I must see my beloved.
Duet.
My dear Prince Arthas,
Duet.
can we walk in the moonlight?
I shall chaperone. You should not be alone together.
Begone, clown. Let us speak alone.
If you insist.
My dear beloved prince, my love for you grows ever stronger, and with your father dead, my vow of chastity is ended. We could be married.
We could. We could, but I must still mourn my father's passing. I will miss him. I know that may not be the case for you, but he was my father, and I cannot let him rest without mourning him first.
Of course, my love. Let me console you.
Arthas, have you heard the news? The king is killed, and this means that I could be with you. We could be together. You and I could be wed. Oh, happy day, we could be wed.
But he is your stepson.
My father is dead, and you think that makes it a good time to attempt to seduce me? What are you that would do such a thing? No, never.
You humiliate me so? How dare you? Greater men than you have loved me and wanted me. How could you reject me so humiliate me? Give me that dagger of yours. I take this dagger. I cannot live with the shame of you humiliating me so. Goodbye, Arthas. Goodbye, world.
I will leave you to your grief, my love.
Thank you.
Arthas, you must go after her.
Must I? What makes you say that?
If the two of you are wed, then the kingdom will not fall into civil war. It's the only way to protect you. It's what a wise king would do, and if you aim to be king, you must think of the people.
Being a king is no mere political calculus, Magdalene. The kingdom may yet live if I marry her, but I wouldn't. I can't. I simply can't.
Magdalene! Magdalene, where are you?
I'm here.
Oh, terrible news. The king lives!
Unhappy day. Oh, what will we do? Arthas is in a fury. If the king returns, he'll surely tell him what transpired here.
Oh,
We must come up with a lie to protect you.
yes, Magdalene, yes! Please, you must do something to help me. Here, take this if it will help.
Rejoice and be glad, my family and my subjects, for I returned. I returned from the dreaded Morgard. My son, it is so good to see you, and my loving wife. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. The love in your eyes is unmistakable.
Father, it's good to have you back.
My king. My love.
This is not the reception I expected. Clown, where are you?
Here, my liege.
What has transpired while I've been away? I don't see love in their eyes. I see something else. What's happened?
Well, the queen, it seems, is simply overcome with shock at your sudden, unexpected return, alive. And as for your son, well, he does not seem overjoyed. Who could say?
As you speak sense, clown, as always. Oh, Magdalene, what news do you bring?
My king, I'm afraid I have poor tidings. I must tell you of something sordid that happened here in your absence.
Well, maybe this will explain the recent events. What do you have to say?
Prince Arthas was overcome with lust, and he attempted to force himself on your majesty, the queen.
I did no such thing.
How could you do this to me? No, wait, hold on. Do you have any evidence for this?
We know for a fact he committed this foul deed. We found betwixt her bedsheets his dagger.
Arthas, how could you? I've half a mind to banish you from this kingdom.
Surely we must hear what he has to say for himself, my king.
Yes, Arthas, what have you to say?
I have to say that I could not have done it, for I love another. I love Druette.
You know that is forbidden. You are banished just the same. Be gone from my sight.
If that is your wish, Father.
My queen, I've done as you've asked.
My done. The prince. He did not deserve this. Oh, the guilt. And he could die at my hand for this. Oh, Magdalene, if I could take it back.
It is true that he does not love you. He confessed before the court that he is in love with Princess Druette.
He is what? He is what? He's in love with that foolish child? How dare he? How dare he dishonor me so? I will stand and watch him die. He can die. I don't even care. Let him.
you would let him die for this. All that has transpired here is your fault.
Who do you think you are, Magdalene? You are to be my loyal subject, and you would do such a thing as to take his side? Go!
I'll go happily, for I see now that my loyalty in you, my trust, was misplaced, and I should serve someone more deserving of me.
But why would my son, who lusts after my wife, lie and say he loved Druette? Something here is amiss. I will conceal myself in the garden and spy upon them.
My beloved prince.
Druette. Ill news, I'm afraid. My father has banished me. But if you would allow it, we can still be together. There is an island just outside the city. We can still make all of our preparations, and we can still be wed.
Of course, my love. It is you that I want, not your title. I don't care if my royal line and yours ends with us. Give me one chaste kiss, and then I will meet you at the island to be married.
Be safe.
What is this? My son, he spoke the truth. That was definitely love in his eyes. But that would mean that my what? Clown, where are you?
I am here, my liege.
I'm in need of your counsel, and not just yours. Fetch Magdalene, she can set this right.
But my lord, Magdalene will counsel none evermore. She and your son, the prince, have been dashed to their deaths on the rocks below as they attempted to leave this city.
What?
They are dead, my king.
How could this be? They did nothing to deserve this. This is all my fault.
Surely not yours. Surely the treachery runs deeper. It was not you who
The
set this
queen
in motion.
said.
Yes, the queen.
The queen, my queen. Explain what has happened. Have you heard of our son?
Your son and your lady-in-waiting Magdalene have died this day in exile.
No, my dearest Arthas. Oh, how will I go on without you?
My king. Oh gods, what have I done, Magdalene and the prince? Pierre, my king, this is all my fault. Prince Arthas, he did not do those things. I lusted after him, and I have kept two beautiful people apart, and it is my fault. I cannot live with this shame.
It's not your fault.
Die.
It's not your fault.
No.
Oh, no. My queen. My queen. My lusty queen. How? I have no family left. They've all died. That's all my fault.
My king.
Druette, you were to marry my son. I could have gained a daughter, and perhaps I still could. Druette, I have done so much wrong, but perhaps I can make something right. I release you from your vow of chastity. I will adopt you as my very own. And it's not enough to bring my son and queen back, but maybe you could continue this line. I have not long to live.
Oh, King, I will live as your daughter, and I will mourn our lost family, but I will not renounce my vow. That has led to the loss of my only love. My royal line and yours shall both end together.
If not for my cruelty and blindness, not for my pride, they would all still be alive.
Oh, cruel, cruel fate. Oh, cruel, cruel day.
Our tale is told, our queen is dead, and old Pierre must hang his head. Let all the fancy we have dared of pride and lust be warning shared.